Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Baharaka Kodash. To the men of great millstone pushing the gospel through the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who taught us his truth. And to the sincere Aqua, that we are sisters who believe also, along with the men who aren't necessarily called to be teachers or prophets, but they do believe wholeheartedly. And shalom to the great millstone affiliates, right? Prophets, men of the Lord that are teaching who aren't a part of Great Millstone, but they teach the same doctrine. Yeah. And I just have this picture, that I got. Where did I get this from? I get this from, I think a brother posted it on Instagram and I saw it, right? And it pretty much highlights everything. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we know that we're in the end times and, they're getting ready to bring in some things that's gonna bring discomfort upon the masses. Everybody scattered across the globe is getting ready to feel some sort of discomfort. You know what I mean? So let's get into this. And it says here, this is the UN Agenda 2030 mission goals, right? And funny enough, we have the Prime Minister out here in so-called Jamaica. He keeps pushing, he keeps harping on Vision 2030, which proves that the whole governments of the world, at the end of the day, despite how divided it seems that they are, it's just one agenda. You understand what I say? It's one agenda, right? So here we have kicking it off, one world government, right? And we see they're doing all of that, right? They're trying to create a system where everybody, they call it the New World Order, right? The NWO. You understand what I say? And a part of the NWO is to actually intertwine the economies of other countries together into one big database, right? And to make currency digital. You understand what I say? Plans are the enemy, right? A last resort mean to oppress the people, right? Courtesy of the so-called white race, right? Esau Edom, he's the one in charge of this. He's the one spearheading this, right? As a desperate attempt to get a hold of the people. You understand what I say? You have another one, end of nations, right? One world army, one world police force, end of family unit, exactly. And they've totally destroyed that, right? They have totally destroyed that. Feminism, the alphabet crew, oppressing mainly the so-called black man, right? Mainly, and Latinos, because when you check the stats, Latinos and so-called blacks, fill up the prisons the most, 80% of them, right? They account for 80% of the prisoners, Latinos and blacks, so-called. You understand what I say? One world central bank. This one is big because our paper money is getting ready to go out the door. You know what I mean? And that's oppression. You understand? Because we won't have control of money anymore, right? They're going to give us digital money that they can program, right? And they can dictate how we spend it. And based on, social that your behavior in society, they can pretty much, program your money, digital money that is not to be spent on certain things. Oppression at the end of the day. And anybody with any form of wisdom supposed to view this as straight up oppression. Ecclesiastes 7 verse 7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroy the heart. Right? The point being, oppression make a wise man mad, because we know that a man should be allowed, upon this earth to work for his own, right? And possess things, have assets, land, cattle, right? We're supposed to be able to have these things, turn them over, right? And enrich our family, right? Put respect on your surname. But we're not allowed to do that, right? We are oppressed as a people, especially the Israelites, the real Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans. We are the true biblical Israelites, right? We fit the prophecies and we fit all the curses in Deuteronomy 28, verse 16 on down that would come upon our people if we turn away from the Heavenly Father and break the commandments, break the covenant that carries the commandments and the laws and the statutes. It's as simple as that. The truth is coming out and nobody can stop it. You understand what I say? Yeah, man. What we have next? Alright. One world central bank. One world cashless currency. Woohoo! Ain't no microchip. Alright. Keep talking. The microchip is coming. Right? About the size of a grain of rice. Able to hold 15,000 pages worth of information. Not more than enough for put your biography on it. All the information, your purchase records, your address, your social security number or ID number, birth certificate, all of that stuff can be on it. And the digital currency, right? If people can see this by now, you're deluded. You know what I mean? And you're just wrapped up in the matrix at the end of the day. Understand what I say? Alright, so hold on. We'll just get it. Let's just hit it. Because we have to go there. We have to. Right? That Revelation 13:16. We have to bring it out since we touch on that. Alright? Revelation chapter 13 verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. So if you don't have the mark, you can't buy or sell. That's how we prove that Mark of the Beast is not religion, it is not a philosophy, it is not embargo, it is not a day of worship. Common sense, right? Or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You understand? So, going on the word mark, you know what it means already. Charagma, right? A stamp of servitude. Going on the root word for that, you get the charax, the instrument, we call it a palisade-like instrument that is used, that would be used to install the device, which is what? That needle. And then when you're going on the root word of charax, you get grapho, written information. So on that chip will be digitally written information. It's too easy at this point. Brothers can break this down in their sleep. So at the end of the day, we see what Agenda 2030 is gonna bring. Right? What's next? End of all private property. Yep. Seizing all the lands. Keep people in the cities. Smart cities that they can track people with cameras. Right? And worse, when you take that chip, you won't escape. If you have a phone device, you won't escape. Right? What's next? World depopulation and fertility control. Ooh, we see that big time. Right? They're jacking up the foods, putting estrogen in the foods, slowing down the fertility rate in men. You understand? World depopulation. You see, they come out with what? The other day, they come out with the jab. And that the jab is working because people are dropping dead, especially sports persons. The heart that have their heart muscles working. The jab clot the blood, right? And when you exercise and do high physical activity, clotted blood is being moved around the circulatory system. So it causes cardiovascular problems, heart problems. I mean, people are see it, but the mainstream media is not really talking about the amount of people dying from it. But anyways, yeah. What's next? End of home and car ownership. Mandatory, multiple. You see the word. They want to call it because, they will strike the video. Yearly, which tie back in with the world depopulation part, right? Universal austerity income. Yep. Do away with money. Do away with the people's ability to earn and have them depend upon a universal income. Social media, digital ID. You see that everything is going digital. See that one there now? Microchip for health, shopping, and travel. Exactly. Going back to that Revelation 13:16. Implementation of Chinese social credit system. China is doing a very good job. They're helping to push prophecy forward. So the West is going to copy that system. You understand? Credit system where judging on your behavior that determine what you can buy and how you can participate in society. So you can't be a controversy figure. So we already know the prophets are blacklisted from the get-go. So yeah, man, implementation. Government raise children, which is sad, right? Because the government can't raise the kids. They're gonna teach them what they want to teach them and push what they want to push on them. You understand what I say? So we'll bring out the precept. Just trying to finish this. All business run by state. End of non-essential air travel. So you can't travel from here to here you know what I mean, freely, right? You'd be restricted. Humans concentrated into 15-minute zones. End of private farms and vegetable gardens. We see that, you know, Bill Gates from hell putting farmers out of business in the States, buying up the farmlands and forcing them to stop farming, right? So he can do what? Push his lab grown food, you know. A lot of them made from human cells. It's disgusting. End of animal ownership. You know, we see they're doing that as well. They're destroying animals, you know, deliberately trying to jack up the food chain. Ban on all natural medicines. Yeah, they've done pretty good on that. That's why they killed Dr. Sebi, you know. All courts and end of individual rights, limited access to wild spaces. So you can't go out there in the wild, you know. Want to run off grid, they're gonna clamp down on that. You know, you're gonna have to be super good, right? And have bases out there already, which at the end of the day, they're coming for that. That won't work. Anybody planning that, it's not gonna work. So let's bring out the precept, because all of this is just oppression, and it proves that the unrighteous is in rulership, the wicked is in rulership. Nothing good is coming off this earth if Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, you know, don't take over, right? If Yahweh Shai don't come for his world, right, and bring about changes, the earth is going to be run into wreck. You understand me? I'm saying that's why there's so much grieving all around the world, right? In all nations, especially even the Edomites who have been living good. They're beginning to realize that their own in the rulership seat is not beneficial to the earth. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of civil war is coming, but let's get this precept. Proverbs 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear it rule, the people mourn. And that's exactly why the Heavenly Father Yahweh is going to pluck the white man out of rulership, you know, and put Yahweh Shai in the rulership seat. And then we're going to see how the world's supposed to run, right? The Lord, Yahweh Shai, who the world called Jesus, and his council, you know, his 144,000 men underneath him will be the governors of the earth, and we're going to see how the earth is supposed to really be run. You understand? Under righteous government, a king that is profitable. You understand? So, I mean, I just wanted to go into this. Lord willing, you were edified by it. You know what I mean? This Agenda 2030 thing, it will not come into fruition fully. The Lord won't allow it. Yeah, some part of it is going to be passed. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the Lord is going to throw a monkey wrench into it. Right? They're about to find out that very soon. So, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai Shai, we shall endure until the end, Lord willing. All praises and all glory to Yahweh Shai. Shalom.